Okay, I welcome you all with love to this wild world. So our topic today is, the bigger picture. Okay? So the bigger picture is in the dance. Because we're seeing the dance of creation going on, and all these strange things are happening, and everybody's threatening everybody, but it is a dance, the play of consciousness, and our role is to kind of have a bigger view, which is what I'm going to share, and not be caught in the details. So let's dance to kind of get into the headspace of that joy of being, which guides us through the contraction that the world is living in this moment. And here we go. And thank you, Doug, for setting this up. So, what are we talking about today? Let's take a moment of silence first. We're talking about the bigger picture. So much is going on. There's so many wars here and so many wars there, and there's earthquakes happening. Not just in Venezuela, but there are earthquakes in other places as well. What ties this all together? We had the Iran war going on, and we have Ukraine and Russia, and maybe over 100 other little battles, fights, different nations. What ties this together? What ties it together is something that we've been warned about is coming. It's called prophecy. So everything we're seeing now is prophesized, was prophesized. The earthquakes, the disruptions, the wars, specifically Ezekiel prophesizing that Israel and Persia, which is Iran, would go to war, and that would be the last war before we entered the 1,000 years of peace. And so it will resolve. The prophecy was clearly made 800 BC. Iran will lose. They'll be devastated. And a lot of people are calling Iran Amalek, and I'll explain that in just a moment. But they'll be defeated, and then Israel will lead the world into the 1,000 years of peace. And it will take its role as a leader. Now, we may say, what? Oh, Israel's so evil. This is going on. That's going on. Let's just read the newspapers, right? Of course, read the newspapers is like read the propaganda. And what's going on is that the prophecy is that Israel will be isolated, separated, which is exactly what Balaam predicted thousands of years ago, the great prophet from the dark side. Comparable, equal to Moses, but from the dark side. And he prophesied that Israel would be separated out from the nations, forced to be separate from the nations. But from that place, it would be an inspiration. And the prophecy looks like it's happening, because Israel is clearly being separated out. It's clearly been pushed to the side. But the war with Persia or Iran is clearly happening. Just when it will resolve itself isn't clear. This prophecy is not detailed. But Iran will be seriously defeated, destroyed, and a new age of peace will come, and people will come, and Israel will become, instead of the world making it a pariah, it will be a blessing to the world. Now, there are people who really understand this. Just recently, elections in Central and South America, in about 5 or 6 countries, all voted for pro-Israel people. That's surprising. That's interesting. But that's what happened. So there's a shift going on. There's also a shift the other way. You see the U.S. is turning more against Israel. It's not against Israel, but it's certainly not pro-Israel. All this is going on. It's all part of the game plan. And our job, and this is my point, is to hold the overview. This is all moving in the right direction with a positive resolution. So my message is, instead of pulling your hair out and worrying about it, it's like, my goodness, this is all as predicted, and this is all very good, and it's all going to end up in a good way. Okay, we're not going to destroy the world, but this is going to end up in a good way, which is what we want to see happening. So that's the bigger picture. Now, what we can do is be at peace with it and see that this bigger picture really is happening. And there's a series of prophecies starting in the 1850s, every 50 years. So our job is to kind of do the internal work so we can be enough at peace that we can see the bigger picture. That's really the key here, is if we go into worry mode and this is going to happen, that's going to happen, and Trump changed his mind, and what's going on with him, and this person did this, and the details don't matter. We have to see the bigger picture unfolding, and that is a way to understand what's going on. It truly is detailed prophecy unfolding. So be at peace with that. Now, in the past, we had a time we'll call Purim, King Ahasuerus. This is few thousand years ago also, and Haman, and this is all Persia again, in Iran and Iraq kind of area, and they were attempting to destroy the Jews. It's like a replay of history. And it's like, oh, really? And it goes back to what we call Amalek. I'll tell you the story, as that King Saul had defeated Amalek. Amalek had vowed to destroy Israel, and it began attacking Israel at the time that they left Egypt, and continually attacked. And God eventually gave the direction that in the end of times, Amalek has to be completely destroyed as part of finishing the whole kind of cycle of the 6,000 years. Okay, so here we have Amalek coming again at the time of Purim to destroy it. And again, many people are calling, again, this is more from a prophetic viewpoint, that this is Amalek arising again from the same place, Iran, Iraq area, attempting or threatening to destroy Israel, which is obviously when somebody is chanting death to Israel, death to U.S., that's what they're talking about. They're not just saying it figuratively. So we're in the same scenario again, and the same scenario is going to happen. It will repeat itself. And Amalek, which is vowed to destroy Israel, which then was at the time of Haman, because he was from the tribe of Amalek, now takes us to present time, where Amalek again will possibly be this the last time will be finally destroyed. So all these prophecies are kind of unfolding. It's like our job is to sit back and watch and work on ourselves so we can be in the deeper place of understanding and moving through these what appear to be difficult times, but actually are very beautiful times of prophecy unfolding for the ultimate upliftment of the whole world. So may we all be blessed, and we be at peace with this, and we feel and we're able to align ourselves with the upliftment of the whole world. Shalom, 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 Om Shanti, 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 O Attack Aho.